8 signs that your body needs vitamin D. Since childhood, your parents, teachers and doctors seem to keep saying, "Eat this, it's got vitamins. See this, you'll get vitamins." Well, this sense of urgency is not without reason. A vitamin deficiency can have serious health consequences. Today, we're going to focus on vitamin D, which is extremely important. What are the signs of deficiency? How serious is the problem? And what can you do to get more of it? Keep watching this video to find out. Be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to join us on the fun side of life. Now, let's take a look at the common symptoms of vitamin D deficiency, starting with number 1. 1. You sweat excessively. Of course, sweating is a completely normal thing, even more so if you've just been running or it's particularly hot. However, sweating that seems to be a little excessive, or has appeared for no obvious reason may be a sign that you're lacking in vitamin D. If you notice that you're sweating excessively, even if it's not hot, you should consult your doctor. As for young parents, it's important to note that babies who sweat a lot sometimes suffer from vitamin D deficiency. 2. You're often in pain. As we age, it's quite common to experience pain in the joints and bones. But bone pain can be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. You've probably already heard that you need calcium for strong bones, and well, it can't do much without the help of vitamin D. Without vitamin D, your bones can't absorb the necessary amount of calcium to create healthy bone tissue, resulting in brittle bones, known as osteomalacia. This can cause tenderness in the bones, leading to fractures and bone diseases such as osteoporosis. 3. You have muscle pain. Have you ever noticed that your muscles are sore and take a long time to recover after a workout? This is quite normal, given that exercising causes microscopic tears in muscle fibers that take time to heal. However, if you feel that your muscles become sore very easily and for long periods of time, it could be because you're not getting enough vitamin D. In addition to sore bones and muscles, a lack of vitamin D can cause chronic pain throughout the body. This debilitating condition is known as fibromyalgia. 4. You get sick all the time. Are you suffering from your 4th or 5th virus this year? It could be because your lack of vitamin D is causing your immune system to malfunction. In a 2011 study, Dr. Cynthia Aronow of the Institute for Medical Research discovered that vitamin D not only helps bone health, she also found that cells in the immune system were able to synthesize it when exposed to vitamin D. What does this mean? It's thought that people suffering from autoimmune diseases could be cured with vitamin D. So the next time cold and flu season rolls around, make sure you're prepared by having sufficient levels of vitamin D in your body. 5. You can't maintain energy levels. It's 4 p.m., and you feel like you've got 2 bricks for eyelids, and you've barely got the strength to get out of your chair. Sound familiar? There are many reasons for this feeling, such as going to bed late the night before, but it can also be due to a lack of vitamin D. If you feel strangely tired every day and can't seem to get your energy back, it might be worth talking to your doctor. I know, it really is a delicious drink, but relying on coffee all the time isn't always the best solution. 6. When you have wounds or bruises, they take a long time to heal. Do you feel that your small wounds and bruises take longer to heal than other people's? There could be several reasons for this. Sometimes, people who smoke have slower healing of their wounds, since they have low levels of oxygen in their bodies due to this bad habit. But this kind of slow healing can also be caused by a lack of vitamin D. If you suffer from diabetes and notice that your wounds take a long time to heal, you should pay particular attention to the level of vitamin D in your body. According to scientists and medical experts, such as Dr. Nancy Mulhouse, a clinical nutrition physician, vitamin D can positively affect blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and stabilize them. People suffering from tend to have problems with both. So keep an eye on vitamin D levels. It can be particularly crucial to their health. 7. You're losing a lot of hair. The average person loses about 50 to 100 hairs a day. Scary, isn't it? But if you're suffering from a vitamin D deficiency, you can lose a lot more, at least enough to notice something's wrong. Some hair loss treatments use vitamin D to help combat this problem. But genes and other physical disorders could also be the culprits. If you notice that you're losing a lot of hair, it's best to consult your doctor to find the root of the problem. No pun intended. 8. You can't get rid of the feeling of sadness. Depression is no joke. Many people struggling with depression experience a lack of appetite, fatigue, and in some cases, real physical pain. But what does vitamin D have to do with depression? Well, in many ways, believe it or not, according to Psychology Today, vitamin D is the only vitamin that is also a hormone. Once ingested or absorbed through the skin, vitamin D releases neurotransmitters, such as dopamine and serotonin, which have a strong impact on brain function. In studies on the relationship between vitamin D and depression, scientists have discovered traces of the vitamin in cells found in areas where depression resides. Thanks to this, a treatment that includes a dose of vitamin D can help cure depression and other anxiety disorders in some people. Of course, there are many different causes of depression, and each person's individual case is different. But if you suffer from depression or anxiety, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor about the possibility that you may be suffering from vitamin D deficiency. Now that you know what to look for when it comes to vitamin D deficiency, what can you do to get more of it and prevent your body from developing vitamin D deficiency in the future? Well, eating foods rich in vitamin D is a great start. Foods that contain vitamin D include oily fish, such as salmon, herring and sardines, orange juice, soy milk, cheese, eggs, mushrooms, oysters and shrimps. In addition to including more of these foods in your diet, vitamin D can also be obtained by spending time outdoors. According to life hacker Freddy, spending 10 to 15 minutes in the sun every other day can help recharge vitamin D levels. Even sitting in front of a green window can help you get more vitamins. However, don't forget to be mindful of sun damage and wear sunscreen before you go out. One of the most direct and easy ways to get more vitamin D is to take supplements. But even if you have some of the symptoms on this list, it's important not to self-diagnose. Even if you're pretty sure you're vitamin D deficient, you should always consult your doctor before taking any type of supplement. Although vitamin D contains the word vitamins, that doesn't mean it's harmless. Have you ever heard of taking too much of a good thing? Yes, having too much vitamin D is definitely possible. Although vitamin D overdose is quite rare, it does happen. So watch your intake. Symptoms of vitamin D overdose can include nausea, constipation and confusion, among others. As with most things in life, balance is key. Do you think you might be suffering from vitamin D deficiency? Don't forget to press like, share this video with your friends and subscribe to The Best of Health.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like.